world, everybody outside of the YouTube world. Welcome to the Conquistadork channel. It is I, your Conquistadork Javier, and a very special guest, my very good friend, Hialeah Comic Bro. What's going on, man?
What's up, Javi, man? How you doing, bro?
Good, man. So happy that you could join me today on this special episode of Silver Age Sunday.
For sure.
We like to call it. And, we want to keep the tradition rolling on and just talk some comic books and show off some AOKs that we received at Tampa Bay Comic Con.
Yeah, man, we had a great time, dude. Wasn't that awesome, dude? I'm so happy we put it together at the last second and we were able to drive up there, dude.
Dude, totally last minute type of thing. I think you texted me at like 8:30 or something like that.
Friday,
I was at my friend's house and like it was we were playing Overwatch. It's a video game, but like I was like in it, so like it was like taking me a while to like text you back, and you were like, yo, what's going on? Are we doing it? And I was like, yes, let's do it, man. We'll go. And thank you so much for driving, man.
Dude, it was cool, man. I just didn't want to drive by myself, man. And Chad's the one that brought it up, bro. Ask Javi, man. He ain't doing nothing. Let's have him. He'll go. And then my daughter jumped in, and dude, she had a blast, dude. It was a great time, bro. It was epic, dude. It started off with the rain all the way up there. It was like monsoon rain coming down, and then it was cool. What's up, Biggs? And do you want to say the story of what happened when we parked?
Oh yeah, sure.
Dude,
yeah.
It's the epic con horror story after a 4-hour drive. Go ahead, I'll let you say it because you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it happen live. Yeah, right. But yeah, the drive there wasn't too bad. Well, distance wise, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, it just started pouring in certain sections of the drive, and that was kind of a bummer. But we still made it there on time, and we got there like a little bit before the con had opened.
Just a little bit after.
Yeah, just a little bit. The con had opened, and this is what we're talking about: is Tampa Bay Comic Con that just recently passed this past weekend over there in the Tampa Bay Convention. We, Hialeah and myself, we are from South Florida. Of course, Hialeah representing his hometown.
Hialeah!
That's right. And it's about a 3.5 hour, maybe close to 4-hour drive to Tampa. But we did it. Very last minute impromptu drive. And when we get there, okay, the parking garage is empty, luckily, because we got there at an early time where we could still park in the parking garage. And we find this great parking spot. We're about to get our stuff, about to get out of the car. And Hialeah, he has his parking ticket and he's going to go put it in his wallet, right? That's what you do with your parking ticket. And as he's reaching to go get his wallet, he has he went pale. He was speechless for a moment, and I could like tell that something was off. And I was like, yo, what's going on? And he had forgotten his wallet. 4 hours into the drive, once we get parked, Hialeah realizes that his wallet is missing. It's not with him.
Dude, I'm glad I took my blood pressure medicine, bro, because I needed it yesterday, dude. I felt the blood drain, man. Getting to a con and no wallet, bro. I had all my money ready. I got the credit card. I was good to go. And dude, my life just went, no.
Everybody in the chat.
Dude. It was horror, dude. It was pure horror, dude.
Yeah, it was like you said. It was
it's like
comic book convention horror.
Time stood still, dude. For a second there. Time just stood still. I was like in a vacuum. It was like, so I called my wife and bro, yeah, she goes, wait, let me take a look. Oh yeah, look, it's right here.
Oh, it's on the counter, right? It was on the counter.
Dude, epic. and I had somebody come to the rescue, bro. Stone Cold Steve, man. That was the only thought I had. Stone Cold Steve. I got on the phone.
Yeah, right. You made some phone calls. You talked to some people, made things work.
and dude, Stone Cold came true, bro.
Signed some contracts, signed your life away.
I had to give my daughter, I had to sign off some papers. Hey, if this doesn't go through, I gotta. My wife's in my daughter's in the mix, But luckily, bro, dude, he came through and he saved me, bro. I got over it fairly quickly, and he met us at the gate. I didn't even have the tickets to go in. We were buying the tickets. I didn't have money to go in, nothing. And he came through, man, and he saved my ass. He saved my ass, bro. We would have had to wait for you, Javi, to finish the con, and we would have waited outside for you to drive back home, dude.
No, man, that was not going to happen. If anything, we would have at least gotten you in.
Yeah, we would have got in, man. But you know what it is to be in a con with no money? But anyway, dude, it worked out great. He came through.
All those books just calling your name.
And you know what, dude? I was texting with Steve earlier, and it was probably a good thing because I could have done some serious damage there. But Steve hooked me up. Dude, I can't say enough of Steve, dude. Enough of you, Javi, man. You came through too, man. You got us home. You got us home, Dan. And you got us lunch, and dude, it was just an awesome time. Got to meet some great people, bro. But Steve, man, thank you. And yes, people, if you're wondering, yeah, I already got Steve back for his loan. So we're all good. Everything's
your blood debt, your blood debt.
Yeah, my comic book debt. and we're all good. But yeah, man, yeah, Stay Puft, dude. I was hurting, bro. I was hurting, man, but it was a pleasure meeting you, Stay Puft, dude. Yeah, I was in my element, but I wasn't in my element because I didn't feel totally free, to do damage. But still had a great time. Got some great books. Amazing AOKs that we're gonna show a little later. And I got to drop a bomb last night on somebody, and it was epic, man. I wish we could have filmed that one, Javi, dude. You were blindsided, dude.
You want to talk about that now?
We'll tell that later. But it was an epic AOK, bro, bombshell I dropped on him.
Gray Man's asking. I think he didn't lose his wallet.
Gray, I left it.
That would have been way.
That would have been way worse.
Yeah,
I left it on my dresser. I left it on my dresser, man. But Stone Cold came through, man. Thank God. Thank God he saved the day, bro. He's flew in like Superman, dude.
He flew in like Superman. That's right. Let's chat out the chat for a bit. Immortal Biggie Shack, thank you so much for hanging out. Check your email. I did send the link to your email if you want to join in. We're just talking up some Silver Age Sunday. You know how it is. Sam's Tangled Web, what's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out. Caleb, Comic Smurf Murphy, what's going on, man? We're going to do our Honor and Curse show very, very soon. Talk about some Mad Cave studio goodness. Life with two YouTubers. What's going on? Stay Puff. What's going on, man? I got to get your email at some point. So maybe if you want to join in and talk some comics, let's do it. Gray Man, what's going on, brother? Cheers. Thomas Wayne himself is in the building. What's going on? He flash pointed himself into the chat. And Mr. Boatwright himself, the great artist of the YouTube comic book community, who gave some epic drawings to two of the YouTube comic book community members, 90 MF Comics and Hialeah yourself. Do you have it on hand?
I got it right next to me, bro. But wait up, I'm trying to see. I'm gonna send you something, Javi. I'm gonna send you Boatwright's link.
What do you mean?
His email.
Okay. let's do this as we have this technology available at our fingertips. We can,
guys. I want to show my AOK. I know a lot of you know Boatwright, and man, I've been dying to meet this dude and his son and his daughter. It's just I feel like I was telling him yesterday, man. He puts out videos with his family, and it brings me straight up joy. Just seeing the love between him and his kids, and it's awesome to watch, and it brightens my day every time I see one of his videos, man. So we've been chatting, and dude, he hit me up with an AOK, one of his drawings. He hit me up a couple of weeks ago. Hey, what's your favorite characters? I believe I put Colossus, Silver Surfer, and Thanos. And dude, he picked the right one, man, because he picked my favorite one. And you know, I don't like asking for stuff, so I didn't really tell him, you know, which one it was, but it's Colossus. But dude, he hit me up with it, and dude, it is. I'm gonna show it now, dude. I gotta get it framed. But bro, that is straight up.
look
I
at that.
cannot tell you guys how good this looks. It is just. I was telling him, man, I'm glad he didn't put a background because it just pops with the white. And dude, I'm still beside myself with this, bro. It's just epic, dude. I can't wait to get it framed. I was looking already at the frames, but it's a little bit different, so I'm gonna have to order a frame for it. But I will be doing that very soon, and I will be putting it up. I know it's gonna be a spot right here on my left. And thank you both.
That was a little tease,
awesome. Your son came out like a little bandit. I just wanted. He got the best books I think in the whole con, dude. In the whole day, he was like a little silent assassin, dude. He was just and getting the toys, and dude, it was a joy hanging out with you, man. It was just a joy, guys. And
I believe I sent him the link, so maybe he'll be dropping in here in a minute.
That would be awesome.
On the StreamYard, but yo, that was a little tease, man. You gotta show that off a little bit longer. Well, once you frame it and everything, obviously.
Dude, dude, he rocked this, man. Dude, just the thing that gets me is the silver, you know, the body. Bro, it's just clean, bro. To me, man, Chad got a real awesome one, which I'm not gonna show, or he already showed it on Instagram, but dude, this one is just crazy, man. Crazy. The detail is just, dude, it's just epic, man. It was just
epic, man. It looks like looks just like Colossus. There's like,
dude, he
I don't know how to explain it, but it just looks freaking amazing.
And it is so clean, bro.
Lewis Knight, what's going on, brother?
So clean.
Thanks for hanging out in the chat.
We also got to hang out with Stay Puft, man. That was a pleasure too, bro. Good guy, knows his comics, very serious about his collecting. And dude, I was helping Stay Puft when he was, I think, getting Peter David's signatures, and I grabbed his bag, you know, to help him out. Dude, he had like a 35-pound barbell in that bag, dude. I don't know how he carried that around the con. It was just jammed with books, bro. Dude, my back hurt. I know your back hurt, Javier. We didn't have practically nothing in our backpacks, dude.
I had a slab in my backpack, and I guess we'll talk about that.
Oh yeah,
but,
I can't show that one though.
Stay Puft said that he got his arm ready for the next con.
Dude, Stay Puft's a beast, bro.
Yo, yeah, man, beasting. Yo, his haul was gnarly. He probably he got a lot of books, a lot of good books too. But the signatures that he got, man,
it's the signatures, bro.
Amazing. And then getting to connect with those artists and those writers, I bet that was amazing for him.
Yeah. No, and it was the books that he got signed by those people, man.
Of course, yeah.
What was it? What's the Leighton on the Demon in the Bottle? He got that signed. He got Peter David to sign the Hulk 340. He got another Hulk book. Man, sweet signatures. He met some cool people. He's been putting stuff on Instagram all day, man. Just people that I don't know if he went today, but he met a ton of people. It was crazy, dude. It was.
That's right. If you Stay Puft 1983, Stay _puff_1983. He actually met somebody there, one of the vendors there, that recognized him because of his Instagram.
Yeah, I just saw that on Instagram too, man. That is so cool, bro. He's like a celebrity.
and that vendor started following me because I picked up some books from his shop.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Dude, just connecting with everybody, meeting with everybody. Everybody was in good spirit, good cheer. The environment was nice. It wasn't too crowded for Saturday. And
crazy books, dude. There was some crazy.
The vendors were pulling out the heat on the con for sure.
Guys, we found this one vendor that he had like a little 5-foot section of short boxes, like back to back, and he had everything 25% off. We were there. Okay, my daughter was walking around on her own because she's into other stuff, and she said that she walked the con 4 times, and we didn't leave that little honey hole, dude. We were just in that little corner, dude, and like I said, man, I'm glad I didn't have my wallet, because bro, I could have
escalated a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I would have spent just a tad bit more, man. And Steve offered to get. Steve told me, "Hey, man, don't worry, go ahead." But man, you just really can't take advantage like that. But it was amazing. It was amazing. Biggs, I just saw he was show some of the books.
Yeah, we'll get to that. You can start up. I was just gonna chat out the chat for a little bit.
I'll start off.
Sam's Tangled Web, really great artist talking about Boatwright. Go follow Boatwright Family and Comics, his YouTube channel. If you're not, you got to do it. Sub up to him. He has some great videos. And of course, his art is amazing. Hit him up if you're interested in any commissions or anything like that. Definitely, he'll hook you up.
Dude, hit up Boatwright, man. That guy is, and you can see him getting better and better with everything he does, dude. It's just like he was telling me. He was telling us about the paper. He's figuring it out, and now, dude, that paper's smoking.
And I feel like when you texted him that message, because he's done a Galactus, and I think he's done that other character. I feel like the Colossus was kind of a challenge for him.
Yeah, man.
He took it.
I'm glad he went with it. I think that's why he went with it, dude.
Dude, he took it to another level. Yeah. That Galactus or that Colossus is amazing.
Yeah, I think he took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah. So, Mr. Variant, a newcomer to the chat. What's going on? Thank you for hanging out with the Conquistadorks, and Lewis Knight as well. Thank you for hanging out. We're just talking about Tampa Bay Comic Con that just happened recently this past weekend, and now we are going to show off our haul.
All right, the first couple of I only got a few books, but man, I'm super happy with what I got. This isn't a big book by no means, but I never knew these books existed. It's Star Blazers. Let me see. There you go. Star Blazers #4. This is a like anime from the 70s from Japan.
That's amazing, dude. I didn't know that you bought that.
Dude, yeah. This is #4. It's it's not pricey or anything, but this was my favorite anime. I would wake up early just to watch this when I was growing up, man, when I was like 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's just amazing. And this is the one I first saw, and then the guy dug that one out. I got a #1. I think I got this for like $9, bro, but it's super clean.
Oh,
it's a thing for me,
that pops for sure.
Yeah, but it pops. It's a nice cover. It's a great story. It's just awesome, dude. I also got this Spider-Man 164. Super clean book. I think this was $9 or something. This is all in that one place that we just stopped at, dude. And this is just super classic. Kingpin, Spider-Man. I couldn't pass it up. Another one is, dude, it's just another classic cover to me. It's a Black Panther #10.
Ooh, with the jungle action on the
jungle
top,
action, dude. And this one is just in great condition. I think this one was 18 or 12, something like that. So super happy with that. I got a Silver Age Sunday. We didn't go on Silver Age Sunday to this con. We usually go on Sundays, but that same vendor, bro. Submariner #7.
Oh yes.
Photo cover. Let me see. There it goes. I think this was like either 12 or 18 bucks, man. It's solid. It doesn't have
That's the
any
one,
ticks.
man.
It's a really nice copy, man. I think it was 18. It was 24. Take away the 25%, 18 bucks. Then this was the first book. This wasn't at that honey hole.
What is that, like a 7 or higher? What do you think?
Yeah, it's number 7, man. This silver.
No, but the grade.
Which one? Yeah. Oh, the grade, dude. I would say anywhere from a 6 to a 7.
Yeah, it looks like a 7 to me.
Dude, yeah, dude. It's
my light.
clean, man.
Yeah.
I looked through it today, and it's like, dude, barely no ticks, no creases, no.
That's a great price for that book.
Dude, it's amazing. We couldn't pass it up.
Classic cover, and I think I was looking at that one, and or at least one of them. One vendor had it in their collection, and I was looking at that one.
He had 2 of these, man.
I'm glad you scooped it up, man. That's amazing classic cover, because I've recently been looking at that cover, and I know the spec value for Namor, Submarinor is gonna go, oof, it's gonna jump for sure.
He had some super nice stores, and they were in great shit. You know what? They'll come back, dude. We'll see that guy again. We always see the same vendors.
We got to show some Silver Age love.
That guy, we got to remember that, dude. But so then the next book I got, this was actually the first purchase I bought. It's Aliens #1 from the first series. It's Dark Horse. It's a first print. And dude, it is clean. It could use a press because it has some ticks, but they're not color breaking. And this is a black cover. But you know, I'm not slabbing this. I just want to keep this in my collection. You know what? Maybe I will slab it. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind because it's this one's dear to me. This one was a big deal. I've been looking for this for a while in a nice condition, and I think the guy was asking 25, and I got him to give it to me for 20. So it's a win for me. So for 20 bucks. And
that's Aliens 1, right? That's
Aliens 1 from their first series.
From their first series, yeah. Because I think their first appearance is like a Dark Horse Presents, right?
A Dark Horse Presents.
One of them. I know that they had a lot. Yeah,
I got it. I have it. I just don't remember the history. I think it's 20.
Yeah, but hey, now that completes. Now that kind of fills a hole in your collection.
It does, man. That's what I've been looking for a while. So anyway, when we got there, Steve got a big okay from me and Chad. And then, of course, Steve started doing the AOKs himself. You got some crazy books. I can't wait for you to show those from Steve. But Steve AOK'd me this one. And, dude, I was floored. Silver Age, 12 center. To me, it's a classic cover. And I don't see anybody arguing with me on that one. It's a Jack Kirby. Dude, it's a Thor 154.
Wow.
Dude, and it is sweet, man. Steve, man, dude, it's just, you know what? I am, Javi, I know you feel the same way. Aren't you happy that you live close to Steve? Right? And we could appreciate him, dude.
Of course, man. We can, every so often, we can drive up to a con or something, kind of like meet halfway. And
dude, my daughter, she loved all of you guys, but she was like, Steve is so cool. You know, we got to hang up it. Steve had this this original boat, right? Cover that he did for Steve, and it was Michael Rucker as Yondu.
Yes.
And dude, we were Michael Rucker was there, so he was gonna get it signed, and we kept doing the circle, and the line was, you saw the line, man. That line was freaking crazy for that guy. So
yeah, man.
And me, Steve, and my daughter went back, and we waited with him in line when the line had gone down a bit. And my daughter just, bro, she was having a trip just listening to me and Steve go back and forth. Because, man, I was talking to Steve, and dude, me and Steve are so much alike. Oh my God. We were talking about some different topics, and it was like, you too? Me too, man. I didn't know you felt that way. Oh my God. It was just, and then Rooker and seeing Steve, you know, get the signature and talking to the guy. The guy was super cool, man. It's like I could have seen us three going out and having a beer after the con, dude. The guy was so damn down. And Steve face, bro. Steve looked like a little kid. He was just in awe. And dude, it was awesome to see, and I'm so happy I waited. I'm happy I waited in line with him, man.
I can only imagine what it is to meet like, Yondu. He's a crazy superstar, man.
Dude, he looks like a crazy guy, bro. He looks like a crazy guy, dude. And Steve, dude, Steve was in awe. So that was awesome to watch.
That's awesome, man.
And then I got another AOK, which I didn't see it coming. I was looking at this cover when we were at the con, because I had never seen this. I wasn't into collecting when this came out. And I remember, I don't remember where we were when we were looking at it. And so we drive back down, me, Javi, and my daughter, and we stop at Chad's house before we go home, because I was telling him, I spent a whole day in a con. I don't know if I'll be able to escape the house. My wife will let me leave the house tomorrow.
Right.
So you know what? Let's just get it over with. Let's go to Chad's house right now. We're all together. And dude, Javi, thank you, Jeff 813, bro. They okayed me this. It's Thor #1. It's a variant edition. It's the zombies. Am I right?
Yeah, it's a zombie variant.
There it goes. And then you guys got it signed also, didn't you?
Yeah, we got it signed by. He was there at the con.
I don't know who is this. Do you remember?
Arthur Suidam. I'm probably butchering his last name.
Yeah, dude.
Arthur Suidam, but he did Marvel Zombies. That whole run, I believe. He did a lot of the zombie stuff, and he's doing Deceased right now. He's doing the covers, and I believe he's doing the interior art. I'm going to check my facts right now.
Cool, dude. But you gave me this, Jeff, Javi. Thank you so much, dude. It's funny, Jeff. Javi made the mention that Jeff said I'm into skulls, and you guys are right. I love skulls. I'm surprised I don't have a tat on me of a skull. Maybe that's something on my to-do list. This is an epic cover, dude. It's badass, and you got me again, because I didn't see this one coming. We were just at Chad's house, and all of a sudden you popped it out. I'm like, huh? I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, man, thank you guys. Jeff, Javi, thank you so much, man. Beautiful stuff here. And then last but not least, Jeff also got me a Buzz Vampy. There you go. I don't know if you can see it.
It might be glary because of the.
There it goes.
Oh, there it goes. Nice.
There it goes. But it's a nice Vampy. Buzz signed it. Jeff is stocking Buzz at every con. I said that earlier in a private chat to Jeff. Laugh out loud and all that. He's not, but actually, Jeff was showing off some what is it? A sketch that Buzz did for him, and he didn't even ask for him, dude. He was just getting an autograph, and he signed like a big book, I believe, for Jeff, a Vampy, and it looks amazing. But thank you, Jeff. Amazing time, amazing people. Man, it's funny, man. Jeff didn't know I was going, or me and Javi were going, until I think that morning of, and dude, Jeff's face was just amazing. Guys, if you ever get a chance to go to a con with a group of friends, it's so much fun, dude. It's
crazy, right?
It's crazy, man.
I think it just amps it up a little bit more. We're all sharing the experience together.
It's the joy, man. Everybody's happy when somebody gets something, or we're going back and forth. I don't know if you should get that. I think you should. And it's just, dude,
right, we're egging each other on.
Man. It's just such a great time. I can imagine that all these people that go to C2E2, and now I know they're going to be going to Baltimore. Caleb, I think you're going to that you want it. Dude, wait until that experience you're about to experience, man. It's just.
And try not to split the party, man. Try and do like a little group adventure thing and see how it works out for y'all, because that's how we've run it in our past cons.
Dude, we're like we're just a little pot of guys, and we're just going together. And when somebody gets lost, hey, where's Javi? Where's Steve? And he's right there. And then it's not everybody solo doing their own thing. We're all together, man. I think that's what kind of threw Stay Puft off a little bit, because, dude, we stuck together the whole day. You know?
Yeah.
Just for
Stay
a
Puft
couple of times that
mentioning.
we split up because people were going to certain things. Like when I went with Steve to do that Rucker thing. But other than that, dude, we were like in the same booths and just attacking everything. It's just good stuff, man.
Oh yeah, man, Scoot, really, really fun. Stay Puff, he's mentioning he's either by himself or with his brother, but yesterday was super fun with us, and of course, Stay Puff, it was also super fun with you. Jeff, he was having a good old time. I know Steve really wanted that Michael Rooker signatures, but that line was insane. There's no way all of us were gonna wait in that line.
Dude, when we got in it, we I think we waited maybe half an hour, but before that, it was like an hour and a half. It was long.
I was gonna say, when you were mentioning how we were all budding up, and then if anybody got lost, yo, I was walking behind you guys, or like off to the side or something, and I get a call on my phone, and it's you, Hialeah.
Yeah, dude, and I
like,
didn't see you, and I was like, "Where's Javi? Where's Javi, dude?
Yo, where are you at? Where are you at?"
Where you at? He was like maybe 5 feet away. I just couldn't see him.
I was like right behind you guys, like like a couple people behind you guys, just checking out.
Like, where's Javi? Where's Javi? Where's Javi? And dude, my daughter, man, she was like, dude, you guys are like a little bunch, like you were like 12-year-olds, just all hanging out together. You know, it's just she loved watching it. She loved watching us. She said that we were super hilarious. She had a big smile on her face the whole time. Coming back, just in the car, us talking and going everything that we had just done, and it's amazing, man. I can't wait to do it again.
Right, when's the next con?
Yeah,
I think somebody put this con schedule up on the IG group chat. So I'll be checking that out. Yeah, man, anytime any members of the YouTube comic book community can meet up, or anytime anybody outside of this community that's just like hanging out, anybody, you know, they're all super cool, and it's always a great time meeting with each other. And yeah, man, it's always exciting.
Yeah, dude, it's no ego, man. Everybody's just generally happy for everybody else when we get something that you could see makes us happy, you know?
Right.
I was super happy. Stay Puff, man. I know you're here. You don't know what a pleasure it was for me just to hold your bags, dude, and help you get those books signed, because I know what a pain in the butt that is, just doing that by yourself. And me just holding your bag and, you were opening up your case, taking the comic out of the bag. Dude, it was my pleasure to help you do that, dude. Less stress on you so you could enjoy that moment and you don't have to worry about all that stuff. And that's what it's all about, dude. It's your face. When you were meeting Peter David, dude, I saw the joy. And, dude, it was my honor, man. It was my pleasure to freaking hold those bags for you and do all that stuff, dude.
Aggressively relaxing. What's going on?
Just a great, great time, man. Just a great time. Javi, I want to see some of your stuff, man. You got to show yours now.
That's right.
You got to show the Stevie A-OK, dude. It was like a 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 4 books, man. I was like, damn, Javi.
Steve coming through with the Conan for sure.
Dude, right. Big freaking Conan books, man.
I'm going to show off some of my pickups, and then we'll probably end off the show with some AOKs. If anybody's just joining in, we are talking about Tampa Bay Comic Con that just happened this past weekend. For some reason, I was like really into these magazine-sized covers, these magazine-sized books. I don't have a lot in my collection. I have a little bit, but a lot of these were just calling to me this con. I picked up this Creepy. That's
a beautiful cover, dude.
Creepy 104. And it's a little bit of a Ray Pop action going on, as my buddy Marcos likes to call it. Shout out to Marcos. Robots, creepy robots.
That's straight up out of like the heavy metal movie and stuff. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but I love that cover, dude.
I think the art inside of this is black and white. I don't remember. I did flip through it for a little bit. It might be in color. Oh, yo, Boat's joining in here. I think he has to connect his camera, but yeah, magazine size issues, Biggie, Creepy 104, robots, action going on. I picked up this Bizarre Adventures number 27. This was a sole cover by. I love me some X-Men, some classic X-Men. Secret Lives of the X-Men. We have some Nightcrawler, Jean Grey.
Did you have a chance to open that one up?
I opened it up for a little bit last night.
What does it look like? What's it look like? What's the art, or is it in color?
It's nice, man. We'll give you a little bit of a preview right here.
I've never seen that book, man.
Number 27, Bizarre Adventures. This is all in black and white, and I guess there's a little bit of a data log, some information about the different characters, and the magazine is split up into 3 or 4 different stories about the characters on the cover. So the first story is a book about the Phoenix.
I like that black and white, man. I don't know why. It just looks awesome.
It's so nice, man.
It is, right?
Yeah. Here's the oh, thought I pulled it up. Here's the data log. I guess it has some information about the character, so you can learn about them a little bit.
Oh, sweet.
And it's some tales about the X-Men. Very, very nice art. The black and white really makes the art pop out.
I like it. I like that style. I like the black and white.
Here, I'll show this page. Some Nightcrawler action. I know Boat likes himself some Nightcrawler.
Dude, I could see you spending some time reading that book, bro, and just getting into it and stuff. You know, that's not something you read fast.
No, yeah, definitely not. But cool buy. I think this is I bought these from the vendor that recognized Stay Puft.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It wasn't his collection, but he was helping the guy out. I have his info right here. I thought I had his info, but it's his Instagram. I don't know if Stay Puft can pull it up, but
super
cool collection, man. I also got these epics from the same vendor. Epic number 31.
Bro, that cover is so badass.
With this lady fending herself off from some giant rats.
I was looking at that one at Chad's house last night. I was like, wow, dude.
And if you can see up here, there is a text that says "The Last Galactus Story" by John Byrne and Terry Austin. So one of the things that really wanted me to check this story out, I did flip through it.
I gotta borrow
for sure. Flip through it and read a nice Galactus story.
I gotta read that.
I also picked up Epic 32. Awesome cover.
Dude,
a little bit of a space babe action.
It's just stunning, dude. I was staring at him last night.
And you mentioned it. You were like, yeah, man, these things get addicting.
It is. Because they're beautiful covers, man. And then you go to read inside, and it's a great run. It's a great run, dude. I wonder I don't know how many books are in there.
Epic 32. I think there's 5.
I mean total issues in the run.
Oh, in the run, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I don't know myself.
And Epic 33. Epic Illustrated 33. And this guy is some crazy, like, trying to just fend himself from robots.
Dude, that is so nice.
This is 1985. So I picked up some epics. I also picked this Grateful Dead #1.
Yeah, Dude,
from the
we
same
were looking
vendor.
at that one before you bought it, and I didn't know you had bought it. I go, of course, he had to buy this one, dude.
Of
Of
course, man.
course,
Love me some Grateful Dead. I love me some
sure.
Jerry and the boys. Um, not to get into it, I've seen like Bob Wire live. I got tickets to go see Dead and Co live once, but I had to sell them. Stuff came up. Grateful Dead is awesome. The music in general is awesome.
Yeah.
I love when they throw in some like music and comic mashups. I'm a musician myself, so that's always interesting to see. So yeah, I had to show some support to the Grateful Dead and pick up this awesome Grateful Dead #1. These all magazine size covers were all magazine size books were all from the same vendor.
And
Jeff,
great prices too, bro.
oh yeah, super, yeah,
The
awesome.
prices were amazing.
I think Unruly was asking, that one was never finished, #32. I'm not sure. I'll show off this #32 again. You guys probably know way more about Epic than I do.
I have a few. I have, I think, 3 and 4 or 3 and 1. I know 3 is the first Dreadstar by Starling, and I love me some Starling and Dreadstar, so that's why I got that one.
Jeff, I was hanging out with Jeff at the con a lot, and he was telling me about this artist that was there named Pablo Marcos. And Pablo Marcos did a lot of Vampirella stuff, and he did some Conan stuff as well. And Jeff was really amping him up. He wanted me to meet him and get one of his books signed. And I picked up this Savage Tales, Conan the Barbarian. Pablo Marcos did the art, the cover art on this. And I got a picture with him and got him to sign the book. So that was pretty cool.
And they were so nice, man.
Yeah, they were so nice.
Bro, sweet people, man. Oh my God, you could just, because how old was he? The guy's in his 80s, right?
He has, yeah, somewhere around there, man. He was up there in age, up there in experience, and he was still drawing when I went to go get my book signed. He was still drawing, and the drawing was phenomenal. He was like still drawing in his little sketchbook, and wow.
Dude, I think he was like 82, 83, something like that. And I know for Jeff's book, he signed the cover because I was there. You remember were you there when he signed Jeff's book? He signed the cover.
Yeah.
But then I think they were talking, him and his wife or Jeff, and he actually opened the book because he didn't do the cover. He did one of the inside stories, and he opened to the story that he drew, and he signed it there also, which I thought was super cool. And his wife was a sweetheart. He was too, man. Just real nice people, man. Just real nice people.
Yeah, super nice people. He signed the moon on the front cover of the book.
Yeah.
It was a vampy book.
Yeah, of course. It's a vampy book.
Yeah. And he signed the moon in the interior art. He wasn't the artist for the interior, but he did a splash page for the interior of the book, and that splash page was awesome. I think there was a werewolf on the cover, Werewolf Man or something, and yeah, he got the signature. I think I'm gonna just show off these last AOKs.
You gotta show off the Steve AOKs, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your text, Hialeah.
I'm sending it to both.
I think he was in here, but I couldn't see his camera.
Oh, okay.
I did see him in here though.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I need to probably bring these up a little bit more. You can tell like the size difference between these two.
Difference for sure.
Yeah.
Man, that's my favorite Conan cover. I told you that when Steve AOK'd you that. That is just my favorite.
Conan the Barbarian, number 16, 20-cent cover, Night of the Frost Giants. Barry Smith cover.
Just great stuff, man.
Great stuff.
So tell the story of Steve when he gave you all this. It was like I didn't think he was gonna stop giving you books. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, he started giving me books, and he gave me like a big stack, and he was like, "Yeah, these are for you. Make sure you give the ones that are there. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are for Chad. The Star Wars are for Chad." And he hands me this. The first thing that he hands me at the con, I get to the con, we meet with Steve, and the first thing that Steve hands me is a slab. And I'm like, Steve, I just got here. What is this slab? And he's like, it was a signed Thanos. What was it? A signed Cosmic Ghost Rider, was it?
Cosmic Ghost Rider. It was signed by Donny Cates. I think it was it was a variant, I believe.
Yeah. And of course that's for
Chad.
Biggest Cosmic Ghost Rider fan out there, 90. That was for him. He got himself a nice slab. And what's Steve's theory, or what's Steve's philosophy?
Well, one goes out, one comes in.
That's Steve's
story, dude, before we leave the con, I'll say Steve had his eyes on this other book. It was a Thanos 14 variant cover. It was a cool Thanos. I never seen that. I never seen that variant. But it was a 9.8. So he already had sending Chad his. He was like, okay, one leaves, one comes back in. It was like, dude, the guy's classic, dude.
Classic Steve. But Steve AOK'd Chad that Cosmic Ghost Rider signed by Donny Cates slab. Awesome book. And then he started giving me these books, and I was like, what the heck, Steve? A whole bunch of Conan, and I love me some Conan. And it was cool because Steve said that these were all doubles. So I don't even, it's cool that I was able to snag some of these from his collection.
Those are all classic Silver Age books, man, or early Bronze Age, I believe.
I think these are some early Bronze Age. Conan the Barbarian. We have this. Maybe she's transforming into a tiger. Maybe she's phasing through it. Who knows?
That's just classic stuff, man. And in my opinion, all undervalued. I think those books should be way more than what they go for. They're just classics. But who knows?
Conan number 11.
Classic.
And I'm a big fantasy guy. I'm a big Dungeons and Dragons guy. So Conan, of course, right up my alley. I don't have like any early Conan. I think this is just pretty much starting my early Conan collection, like my Bronze Age.
Javi, what are those? Are those 15 centers?
These are 20 centers right here.
20 centers, okay. Yeah, to me, Bronze Age started with the 20 cent. That's how I consider it. I think the first Conan, they were 15 centers or something like that. So I consider those Silver Age. I know a lot of people don't, but I do.
Anything
under 20 cents to me is Silver Age.
1970.
71 or something is the cutoff, yeah. But to me, it's that 20 cent mark. That's the way I look at it.
Number 18.
Just classic stuff, bro. Those are all classic books.
Yeah, Conan is definitely some good stuff. Stay Puft mentioned he picked some up as well.
Stay Puft was there with us too in that freaking little honey hole, dude.
Yeah, man.
There for a good hour, dude. It was a good hour. I didn't think and then we went back again. It was nuts.
We have a Unruly Simeon agreeing with your sentiments.
Yeah, that's how I agree with that. For sure.
I picked up some dollar books. This was a dollar find. House of M number 8, which I needed to complete my House of M run. I've been looking for these for years, and nobody has these last few issues of House of M. And
for $1, dude.
Yeah, and I got them for $1. That's number 8 with Wolverine and Magneto on the front cover. Wolverine going to slice and dice Magneto.
And you really can't appreciate those covers are painted, man. I'd never seen those, and I was freaking out last night. Those are some beautiful covers, man.
House of M, great run, underrated run. It didn't get too much love, but Scarlet Witch she alters reality to where well, it goes off of Avengers Disassembled. Vision gets destroyed by Ultron. He gets split in half by the might of Ultron, and yeah, some crazy stuff happens to the Vision. Wanda freaks out. I think Vision might have self-destructed himself. Wanda freaks out. She alters reality to where the mutants are reigning supreme, and House of M, of course, who's leading the world? Magneto.
Who's on the cut? That's
Silver Surf. The Quicksilver and
Quicksilver. That's right.
Quicksilver and Wanda Maximoff. This run still holds true to the fact that Wanda and Quicksilver are the children of Magneto. Yeah. So that's canon in this storyline. And a really nice find for me that I was super excited to get my hands on. This is a 9 and above, man. At least a 9 and above. It's Adam Hughes, Ghost #1, Dark Horse Comics. I love Ghost. I love her character design, her character concept, dual wielding pistol badass. Her white cloak is amazing. It's just like super simple, but it tells so much. I based off one of my Dungeons and Dragons NPCs off of her. So I had to show her some love. I don't have any comics of hers, so I'm excited to start hunting and start collecting some of her series, some of her books, and Adam Hughes on this, killing it.
Mm-hmm. I had never seen that in person either. It's beautiful.
I'll show it off here.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if that's what I've heard. I haven't done a lot of research on it. I haven't seen anything crazy about Ghost. Like no crazy reviews or no praising it or anything like that. But I've always been interested in it.
It's not an expensive book, right?
It was a $10 book.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's not her first appearance or anything like that. I don't believe so. But
you could get, I don't know how many books was in that run, but it's not something you're gonna spend a ton of money getting,
Yeah. And
Adam Hughes.
Yeah, some Adam Hughes love. Oh man.
Oh no. Pigs.
Yeah. He probably jumping in here promoting the slab down, which is all
sure. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that too.
You're
gonna tell the story of that, or you want me to tell the story?
You tell the story, please.
All right, I'm gonna tell the story to this, guys. All right. So I think was it MegaCon or was it?
It was the first SuperCon that
SuperCon that when we went, right?
Yeah.
And we're all hunting, and Javi goes to me, "Oh no, I'm looking for Huntress, the first appearance of Huntress," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and inside I'm like freaking out because that's not a book the average person just asks about. And I looked at Javi and I was like, "Oh shit, really?" And he started, "Oh yeah, man, I think she's cool. It's like in DC something. I don't know what he said." And I don't know about you guys. If you guys have been following me, I'm a big Marvel guy and Independence. I don't get too much DC. But I did have that book. And I saw it in this, I think there's a channel called Silver Age, and it's these 3 guys in Canada, and they show books. And they showed this book once. And I was like, "Oh man, I didn't know about that book. That looks really nice. I'll have to look that up." And I went like the next day to Phil's here in Margate. Great comic shop. Take the Time Collectibles, Brian. Bro, and they're checking out, and it's like right behind them. They on the wall. It's like, "Oh my god, that's the book that I just saw in that video." This is months ago, guys. This is probably 6, 7, 8 months ago, maybe last year. And I bought it. you know, because I thought it was cool. I sent it in, got it slabbed 8.0. And then Javi brings it up at SuperCon, and I was like, dude, why would he bring up that book? I know I didn't say I had it. I didn't tell him anything. So then yesterday when we were going up to the con, I'm driving up, hey, I brought it up and I started talking to him about it, and he goes, whatever, and starts talking about it again. Oh no, Bo. And then what's up, Bo?
What's going on, man? You made it.
Hey, what's up, little Bo?
Had to do it on my phone. I don't know if you guys can hear me all right.
You're good, man. You're good. You're good. Let me just finish this story real quick, bro.
All right, buddy.
So then yesterday Javi saw one, and I already knew I was gonna give it to him, right? But I knew he didn't think I had it. I never gave him the intent, but he saw one yesterday, bro. I don't know if he saw. I was with Javi, and I go, dude, Javi. I was just thinking in my head, Javi, you're not gonna buy that book, dude. There's no way you're gonna get that book. I don't care how much you want to pay for it, how good it is. You're not gonna get the book. In my head, thank God you never asked to look at it. But last night, Javi, you know, he came to pick up his car at my house. I told him, hey, you got to come upstairs. And dude, you guys should have seen his face when I'm looking for the book because I wasn't sure where I had it. And dude, he was like speechless.
Yeah,
I pulled out that book. I think it was the last book you were ever gonna think I was gonna pull out.
I was definitely speechless. I had no idea that you were going to pull this book out. You were like, yeah, man, you got to come up. There's something I got to give you. And I was like, all right, you know, like, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? You know, but dude, completely blew my mind. I had no idea that this was coming my way. I have been a huge Huntress fan for some time now. And ever since I've been like hunting and like looking for books, this was a book that I've always been out on the lookout for, and it's kind of hard to find. Not a lot of people have it.
You don't see it often.
There are some sales on eBay, but you know, you always want to get some nice reasonable prices. And what's better than an A-OK, man, dude.
And you know what? I was telling you last night. It's almost like I was meant to find that book. I was meant to get it slabbed. It's not something dear to me because I don't really collect that. There was really no reason why I would get that, you know? But for some reason I did. And you know what? It was just finding its way to you, dude. That's all. That's the only thing I could think of. It's like, that's the way it found it. It's way in the corner. And Comic Head 84 in the house.
Yeah. It's these slabs are heavy, man. They're gold. They're gold weight.
But dude, I was more excited to give you that than you would know. I've been wanting to give you that for about a month, 2 months. Ever since SuperCon, I wanted to give you that.
Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man.
Dude, I'm so happy, man. I was so excited to give it to you, man. I have a question for our special guest now. Bo, how was that con?
Dude, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Dude, I couldn't ask for a better con. It's probably one of the best cons I've ever been to.
Bro,
hands down.
Isn't it awesome with everybody there together, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was like that was my first experience hanging around a group of people and actually just like searching at the same time. You know, you're not rushed. You're not. I mean, it was just perfect. You know, if I would have went by myself or with just me and him, I probably would have spent maybe 2 hours there, and I probably would have left because I probably would have walked around, seen everything one time, and then called it a day. But since we were going back and forth, I was actually able to actually look at everything and like really like examine every box, you know, that I could, you know, and I didn't have all my kids with me, which was good because that way I was able to have time to actually look and talk to you guys and not have to worry about all the shenanigans that go with being a dad.
Yeah. No, dude,
it was great, man.
I totally agree with you. When I would go to cons before, it was like 2 or 3 hours, and that was it. I was out. Out, man. And yesterday, we didn't have enough time, dude. We could have been there till freaking midnight looking at books, and it would have been fine, dude. It's just such a good time.
That's so true, man. We could have been there like all night.
Could have been there all night, man.
Towards the end there, he was complaining.
Oh, I'm on. Hey, yo, what up?
What
I'll
up?
see y'all
Hey,
in a minute,
baby.
dude. I'm about to go and slab down. Good to see Big Libre, Big Boat, Javi, dude. I'm getting ready now, so thanks for the invite, dude. I'll get a hold of y'all later, all right?
Dude, we'll be watching, man. We can't wait, all right?
All right, dog.
All right, baby.
All right.
Slap down 7 p.m.
thanks,
EST.
Yeah.
Thanks, Libre, for giving that to Stone Cold for me, dude.
Dude, my pleasure, bro. He loved it, dude. My pleasure.
Later, y'all.
Be good.
Do you want to show off some books, man? We've been rolling for about an hour now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry it took me so long.
It's all good, man.
Dude, it's all good, man. It's all good.
So I'll run through some of the books I got real quick. I got some of my daughter's books put away already. I put them in order. Her Silver Surfer. I got her 5 Silver Surfer books. But from that one little stand, we spent the most time at.
It was crazy how long we were there, right?
Oh man, it was. I'm sure that guy was either weirded out or wanted us to leave or stick around longer to keep buying stuff. But I got a Werewolf number 8 from him.
Beautiful.
$5. And Werewolf by Night number 15. Dude,
awesome
and
covers.
These covers are like absolutely beautiful.
Dude, he had great prices and great books, man, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He picked out Amazing Spider-Man 260.
Sweet.
Amazing Hobgoblin action.
I found Jeff found the first appearance of Kilowog, and he let me snatch that up.
He let you snatch it, so for sure, dude.
I actually had to say, hey, I'm sorry, and I apologized to him because I kind of took it out of his hands and went.
Yeah, but Jeff got some good books too, though, man.
Dude, he did. He got some awesome ones.
Yeah.
I snuck away while you guys at a booth, and I bought He-Man number 1.
Sweet, dude. I didn't get to see that yesterday. Wow.
That is an awesome cover, man.
And it's phenomenal shape, man. It's got to be at least 8.5 maybe. Can you guys still see me? My camera just went out.
It's like stuck. We could hear you.
All right.
Oh, there it goes. Yep, we're good.
I don't know why I can't get nothing to work right. Steve Whiting gave Boat Jr. here $10. Gave him 2 sweaty $5 bills and said he can pick out any $5. I'm talking these $5 bills were wet with sweat. He picked out this one, the Monster of Frankenstein.
Whoa,
Dude,
man!
Awesome.
Great taste, man.
That is excellent taste, little boat. Damn, dude, that's a great pickup.
And he got Rawhide Kid, 114.
Dude, I love it, man. Some Bronze Age love. I love it, man.
That's what he likes, man. That's what I like,
man. I love it.
And after he bought the 2 $5 books, the guy that was running the stand told him he can go pick out a $1 book for free, and he found Hellboy, the corpse.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Mike McNalla action.
Yeah, man, he picked that out. I'm like, dude, I said, dude, is there any more?
He's got a better eye than us.
We were at one of the other booths. Some guy walked up to the owner of the booth, said, hey, do you know where any Hellboys are? And the owner said no, and he walked away and said, man, I can't find any. I felt like I stole something.
That's great.
The last book, besides the Silver Surfers that I done put away, I bought for him, and it was a surprise book because he's been talking about this book for a good couple years now. And he's like, man, I really like that. I really like that cover. I want that book. And I seen it after I got that Green Lantern. And I seen it, and I just snatched it up, and I gave it to the guy and said, hey, I want to buy these. And I was hoping he didn't see it, but we got it on film.
I gotta get that video to you, man. I gotta figure it out.
But check this out. I love this cover too. It's like
crazy.
It's an iconic cover.
Iconic cover, man. Now you're part of the club.
Yeah, awesome. He is. At least he's a part of the club.
Yeah.
And you got it for 24. You didn't get it for that 32, which is even better, dude.
Yep, 25% off.
Yeah.
And he got. I'll let you do these. These were yours.
Yeah.
A-OK from Mr. Hialeah.
Okay, so we got this awesome looking Silver Surfer Jack Kirby 100th birthday.
Wow, nice.
Now the funny thing about this Hulk 377 is the dude who either wrote or drew this was there, so I got this signed.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Let me see it, dude.
Here.
That's by Peter David.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
Oh, dude, I didn't know you got it signed, dude. That is awesome, bro. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad you did that, dude. Awesome.
Warlock #1, an awesome Infinity Gauntlet cover.
Oh man, I'm glad you like them, man.
And this one's awesome. Walking Dead 100.
Yeah, it's a variant. It's the first appearance of Negan.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is awesome.
Awesome.
cover.
And the 2 books that I got signed. This is the last 2 books of my little haul here. I got Jim Lawson to sign my old Michelangelo book.
Oh, that's beautiful, bro.
Oh, he did a little turtle head too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He remarked it, I guess you can say.
That's awesome.
Super nice dude. His wife was like ecstatic that she's seen this book. She's like, oh my God. She's like, that's my favorite picture he's drawn. And I guess they had the original picture hanging in their house, she said, but he made her take it down because he got tired of seeing it. So I said, well, at least I asked her, well, does he at least let you put it up at Christmas time? And she said, well, he's going to start. And I got Hercules #1 signed by Bob Layton.
That was awesome.
Great cover.
The reason why I took this one, because I just recently heard that when he got into business, he got into the Iron Man and stuff, inking. And then he got the gig on drawing. And he's the type of person that wanted to do it all. And so he got to the point after drawing Iron Man and all that stuff for so long that he wanted to do his own thing. And Hercules was his first run. I think he might even wrote it. I'm not sure.
That's an amazing book.
He drew the cover or wrote it and drew her, but yeah, that was like his first time, I guess, writing was in Hercules.
That's a mini series, right?
Yeah, this one is a 1 and 4.
1 and 4, okay. Very cool.
So I had that, and so I'm like, that's the one book I need to take this time to let him sign it.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
And that's all we got for the day.
But Bo, you know what was the best buy that you did? The one you didn't do, bro. I'm glad you didn't get those 2 books. They weren't the right books, man. I almost put the trigger on the book I was looking at because we were trying to combine it to see if we got a better deal, but it wasn't the right book for me either. And sometimes that's the best thing you do is walk away. You know.
Yeah, there was a couple books that I've seen that I walked away from that I probably should have pulled the trigger on, but I didn't. And I have some regrets, but
no, dude,
it's all good. There's other books there that I was looking at. Like I was looking at the Raphael, the first appearance of Casey Jones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I only seen 1 issue there, and it was a little more than I really wanted to pay for all the spine ticks and stuff that it had. So I passed on it.
You did the right thing.
But yeah, so
the best thing is to walk away, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
But I'm just glad I got the He-Man one. That was one of the ones that I really wanted to get. I was searching out for the DC Premiere 47, I think it is, the first appearance of He-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any of those. I think I may have seen one, but it was graded and it was way out of my realm.
Yeah, there was some crazy books there, man.
I walked away happy with what I got for sure.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Well, I almost forgot. My little 4-year-old, he loves He-Man. I love He-Man, and he has been complaining about how he wants many faces. So I got him many faces for $5.
Bro, you guys were digging in those toy boxes, dude. I would see you. You guys were hitting everyone up, dude. We had to stop a few times because of you guys just looking through those boxes. Man.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
Well, my kids, they love, especially him. They love vintage toys.
Cool.
When he was younger, I let him have access to my original turtles and stuff, and so he was playing with them, and then my daughter started playing with them, and so it's just, and then they got into He-Man, so now it's like we got some He-Man characters. Now they're on the search for He-Man characters all the time, and so we're looking for comics and toys for these guys. And I picked up a little Man Thing figure.
That's awesome.
Damn, dude, that is nice.
That is awesome.
Is that a statue or is that an actual figure?
Well, it's a figure, but it has a base.
Has a base?
Like he comes off the base. He's posable and all that other good stuff. He moves around.
That is cool.
Like over 100 joints.
Yeah, he's got like 100 joints in him. So that's what we got, and I got a couple of little toys.
Dude, that's an awesome figure right there, dude. I like that.
Little ones.
Yeah, that's a great figure.
I just wish I could have spent more time there. Like, if I could have went back today to, like, walk around the place again, I would have.
Dude, I would have too, bro.
For sure.
A heartbeat, bro.
And that's the first time that I can honestly say that I could have went back a second day. Yeah. All the other times I went with just me and him, like we said, we walk around for about 3-4 hours or so, then we leave. Yeah. And then we just, we seen everything. But actually being a part of the group and everything, we actually got to take our time and like really look at everything, to the point where we didn't get to look at everything because we were in like the same general area for so long, just digging through the boxes and finding gold.
It's like we find a spot, we looked at all the vendors, and then we found the certain ones that we thought were fair. And that's where we stayed, and it's happened. I think this is the third time we've gone to, and we've done this, and it always goes the same way. We walk around, we see who we could think we could negotiate or who has the fair prices, and we just stay there, dude. And we just hunt. It's amazing, bro. I
know. I showed my wife some of the books I got, especially the Werewolf by Nights, and I told her how much they were, and she's seen the condition, and she's like, "You should have bought more. Why didn't you buy more?" I said, "Well, you put this little thing in the back of my head not to spend all the money." But she's like, "Did you get that guy's name? Did he have a business card? Did you get a card? Did you get his number? Does he have a shop?" I'm like, "I don't know.
I am so happy with the books I got.
It was so in the moment. That's what it was. We were just so in the moment. We weren't like really looking back or like thinking about what was coming next. We were just like in the moment, digging through boxes. If we found something good, we'd be like, "Yo, check this out. Like, what do you think? What do you think?" And then just go from there, man. It was awesome.
And there was a book I was going to get there and I forgot about it, and then I couldn't find it again, man. It was like, oh, forget it. I'll get it next time, man.
Right.
I messaged Steve today when he said he was getting ready to go there. And I said, "Hey, when you get there, see if that guy has a business card or if he has a shop here in Florida." And he hit me back with the guy's IG address, his Instagram. It's a private Instagram, so I don't know if it's like his private thing or if he actually like runs his sales and stuff on there too or not. But I requested his friendship on the old IG.
And let me ask you a question. Did you that guy he was just sitting down. He had like his nieces or his granddaughters. It looked like he didn't know what the hell was going on, but bro, he was finding me. I would ask him something, he'd find it for me, and the guy knew what was going on. He knew his stuff.
He absolutely did. Absolutely did. I think he asked him about something, and he just went right to the box.
Right to it. Yeah. And I thought the guy was oblivious. I thought, he was covering for somebody else. And no, dude, look, I got another one right here. You want to look at this one? And I was impressed with the dude, man. A super nice guy. Didn't feel the pressure from him at all.
I think that's where I got the ghost, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, I could have stayed there all day. It's like you say, I could have gone again, and we would have done it all again, dude.
Absolutely. And we didn't even see the bottom. We found that Vampirilla. Was it the Vampirilla we found it underneath the
bottom of the table, right?
After like 5 hours later.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look, I got more stuff at your feet. It's like, oh, are you kidding us? We were all freaking out, dude. But,
yeah, man.
It was great. It was great.
I'm definitely
looking for that guy again.
Dude, it was a pleasure meeting you and your son, man. I've been wanting to meet you guys so long, dude.
Absolutely, man. Same here, both of you.
But
Yeah,
thank you
man.
for the A-OK, man. I'll show it. This is crazy, bro. You blew me away, Bo. You picked the right character. I'm gonna show it one more time. This is, dude. I am beside myself, dude. I cannot wait to get this framed up. Chad, Chad was blown away himself with his. Dude, thank you so much, man.
I'm glad you guys like it, man. I really am.
Dude, great art, man.
It's the least I can do. It's the least I can do for good company.
Dude,
You know, you guys are good people.
Thank you.
You guys
bro.
are great. You deserve it.
Thank
And
you.
my
so
goal,
much, bro.
my goal is eventually my goal is to get everybody that's in the close community. I'm gonna get them a drawing one of these days. You know, I'm gonna try to get each person a drawing. You know, it's something that I can give because I don't have a whole. I mean, you know, like my financial status is it's real tight being a one income family because my wife stays home with the kids and stuff. And so
That's worth it, dude. That's worth it, dude.
that's
Yeah.
the least I can do.
Steve makes it hard on us.
Yeah,
Come here, Abe. Come here. That's the least I can do.
of course. Hey,
Say hi.
what's up, little boat?
So once I get done with all these commissions I got to do, then I'm gonna start, you know, whittling away everybody in the community, get them a drawing, you know.
That's awesome,
It's-
dude. That's better than any book.
Because
That's
you guys make my everyday go great, you know. Because
Dad,
you know,
my
watch out.
many painted dot on fire.
Yep.
Hey.
dude. It makes you feel like you're not
Watch
alone,
out.
man.
Yeah, I watch all the videos and stuff. So that's the least I can do is to give back with some of my drawings or my
No, that's
artwork.
awesome, dude. It's amazing. I'm glad we got to talk yesterday and hang out, dude. It's
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I wish we could have gone for the whole 3 days, right, Javi, dude?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
To stay there, dude, and just go out to eat after. Everybody hang out, man. And we're gonna see if we plan something for MegaCon next year. It's in April, and me and Steve were talking yesterday. We'll see if we get with everybody and make it happen, man. Because it would be awesome, dude.
Definitely.
Well, you definitely count me in. I'll take a vacation that week if I have
Yeah,
to.
we'll have to plan it. I know it's in April, and me and Steve will look into it. You know how Steve is, bro. Steve gets going, and it's like a what is it? A stone ball coming down the mountain. You know he's gonna be on it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna get the ball rolling.
We're
For
gonna be. I'll see what Steve comes up with, but man, just a great time, dude. Bro, Slab Down's about to start.
Yeah, Slap
I'll
Down's
be-
about to go
You
off.
gotta get Slab Down. It's two of my favorite guys. I love Burke. I love Bake. I hope Burke brings the nasty because I know Bake is. But it's gonna be epic. We got 5 minutes. I don't know if you guys want to end it. Both.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be ending it.
That's fine with me.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I'm glad I was able to finally get on right at the end there at least.
No, we'll do this again, man. We're gonna do this again. for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. We'll show off some books in the future, show off some art in the future. Thank you so much,
Awesome.
Hialeah, for hanging out. Boat, thank you so much for hanging out. It was awesome meeting you guys, meeting you, Boat, hanging out with you again, Hialeah, at the con. Yeah, man, we got to do it again soon. Plan something for
sure,
the
man.
future.
For sure.
Thank
man.
you so much, everybody in the chat. The Gray
Thank you,
Man,
everybody.
Life with Two YouTubers.
Hey,
Um,
Love you
Stay
guys, man.
Puff.
Love you,
Thomas
bro.
Wayne.
Love you, Javi, man. Great time. Everybody that Stay Puff, Jeff, Steve, dude.
Yeah, we'll talk
These are the
soon.
good old days. These are the good old days.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the Conquistadork channel.
Be good, all.
See you guys.
Peace.
Be out.